Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again.
Nice play, dog.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 77 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Chargers nothing.
Ass niggas, all you did the same ass play what I knew these men.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert going deep here for Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Yep. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29.
Throwing now is Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Block working out of the gun. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this.
Right, you did say something when you first got on, dog.
So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about the first time you joined the party.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, yeah, that should be happening.
From the gun, it's Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 12 yards. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Broncos 7, Chargers nothing.
Same defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. It's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And he stopped immediately there. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Got that shit.
And he got off the end there very quickly
Nobody
to
I
make
know.
that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom.
You know niggas that got the jump?
And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Lock. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Nah, you tripping, bro.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now it's Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, someone's 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Fuck no. I don't.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, why do you think a whole bottle of wine, a big bottle like that? Chill.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over first down and 10.
We definitely, nah. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, so we need some big baddies out there, man. Alright, shit, bet.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
You're too athletic for that shit. There we go. Let's go. Sit, nigga.
Desmond King picks it. There he goes right side. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Chargers 7.
Peripheral. I just want to play defense. Like, I don't even want to play offense over there, but like I get in the game, like
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
I'm trying to find offensive niggas that I ain't all that fast. But I
so they throw the pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
A speedy receiver. Feel me, Tom? Yeah,
and able to get this out to the 25. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
I got
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Shit. No bullshit. Huh?
Locke trying again after the pick 6.
Left
side hauled in by Hamler. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I ain't tired. I'll tell you that. I tell you that quick,
from the
but
32-yard line.
the open and create separation. This ball
operating from the gun. Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Oh my!
He's got a man complete. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route.
Hamler though.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
When man first come out, I ain't never that good. But towards the end, when the next one coming out, that's when I done learned all my shit. Kill, bro. That's when I learned everything by that shit. Niggas, I don't even know, like, how to do the little animated catches and shit. I don't know how to do that
we'll
shit.
go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
I don't find myself going on YouTube to go look for that
Coach
shit.
both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
That
time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's 2nd down.
Facts, we gotta go to YouTube and shit for information.
Now a carry for the former first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
3rd and 2. Lock's going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Good number 57.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
Oh, what a hold him, no?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, work your wounds into half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here.
Cook off the man, bro.
You help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Bro, that shit wild, bro. I don't fuck with shit like that.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Let's get it, nigga.
And he's got a man open. That's Allen. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Herbert, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like it's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
By Brandon Graham. The tackle made.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
No, you know, it's always the lag. It ain't going to be on point with my guy.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Yeah, still got some
The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and the half will begin with a touchback.
Yes, I need the new PS5.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Allen has it, left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
That's why I go to the base. I'm fucked up. Every time I move, that shit hurt like shit. Yeah, exactly like that. I'm telling you, this shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I just be like,
operating from the gun,
wait.
Herbert, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Wow, this shit going damn well, man.
To Eckler, it's Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down. When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Herbert off of play action.
Wait. Oh, so he can hit my man? Man, that's old man now,
yeah. It forces it incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's
exactly
my man
all
the way
the
this
way
game
down
has
the
gone.
field,
Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
What y'all doing this weekend, now?
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
What's going on?
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock. He'll go up top here for Hamler. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Block. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
The Charger drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling.
And now here's another interception. Duke Dawson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out. And
now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mesh there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Right, or your quarterback gonna throw the shit off.
On first down, Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that
quarterback
one. Second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
And this nigga running the same play, but I ain't even telling that for it. I just don't want to
Once
play
again,
this
they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Block. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Block now on first down. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate. And oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened.
I haven't got a team that I haven't played with yet.
Well, we looked at each other
played
right
with the
away.
Colts. I played with the Seahawks.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
That's why I put the GE Jones last time. I had the motherfucking car. I had the Falcons. You want to ride
the
though?
Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at
their own 25-yard line.
Julio Jones contract is so crazy.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I know, that's why I said it.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. 2 yards the loss there, now 3rd and 14.
Motherfucker, I went to, I remember like I did with Mr. Tyree Jackson. I forgot the nigga name.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Damn, I couldn't even sign a nigga back. Because nigga won MVP and all that.
Back to throw
you know
here,
what I'm saying? Fuck with me.
Flush to his right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Let me tell you who I got on my D-line. These niggas ain't making
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Brandon Brown and Everson Griffin.
To throw again. Lock. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Forced out to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big time guy.
I thought Q was in this business. Nigga just sent me a Grand Theft Auto invite.
He'll take it at the 42.
That's what this
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Nah, I was saying that shit last time.
I jump off the building and shit. Thinking I'm about to parachute. Damn.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That one complete to Joe Reed. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh, that's what that shit for?
The tackle made.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Shit, I hope they do get in there.
From the gun,
I
it's
just bought
locked.
them little,
Open man, he
little
completes it
airports.
to
I'm trying to
Judy.
get a jet or something.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Shit.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
No, bro, like, jump for the ball, man.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
Jeez, I don't know. It has not been good.
Oh, shit.
Block working out of the gun. The left side completion to Jones. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way, I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Clock now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they'll get this down to the 10. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head...
And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Brings up second.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Eckler. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The Charger ball.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Out of the gun, Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Already ran this back. I know, show me more love, man.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. After the turnover, here's Locke. Open man Hamler, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the Chargers' 45-yard line.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I ain't get on here for this
7
shit,
yards there and a
I'm about
first
to blow
down.
him the fuck up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
Bitch ass
routes,
nigga, Mo.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Oh, they got
In
me.
this situation,
Man,
the
I got
defense
called.
was
Hey,
effective,
bro.
able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Man on that shit.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Block. He'll go up top here. And this is caught. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
I just saw Clayton was outside his new arcade.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one.
Nigga wild as shit though. I just try to pull up on him, nigga just try. They did blow my shit up.
Sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I clicked on my man. Let's leave that my man could touch that shit.
A lot going to throw it here. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again.
Hoe ass nigga.
Block. And he's got his favorite
Fuck you, bitch. Nah, nigga. You knew that was me, nigga. Invite only session, nigga. You know that was me, nigga.
This one will wind up a Denver victory, and they
anybody about to blow you up, nigga?
Second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this.
You know how I got in here,
were
nigga.
thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really
Come on
interesting.
outside.
Probably took the paint off
You
the
and
walls
John.
of some of
Oh,
the words
fuck.
that were
After I
said.
get my shit off,
But
what you talking
I
about?
get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game
Come
plan
outside
that
first
we
when I
saw
join your
that
squad.
didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that,
Fire.
and then they got it together, got a spark,
Hey,
and
baby.
then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Hey.
So for Denver, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's another week to forget as they're going to fall to 1-12 now in the year.
You had that, Mo.
Things around next
You had
week
John
as they
that.
have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for our entire